guys, it's Adelina Budgets back with another video. This one's going to be a little bit different. I have decided to separate my cash stuffing into two videos now that I'm going to be stuffing bills as well. So if you're interested in cash stuffing and budgeting videos like these, please continue watching. Give the video a like and subscribe to my channel if you're so inclined. I do of course have other videos like this already posted on my channel, so please go check those out if you haven't already. Again, I am Adelina Budgets. I am somebody who's jumping back into cash budgeting and stuffing after being gone for a while, so I'm doing a lot of trial and error and seeing what's working for me now. I previously would leave all of my bill money in my accounts and just let it draft, which I'm still doing, but I wanted to make sure that I was stuffing. It's a little bit hard for me to just keep things straight, honestly. I confuse myself easily sometimes, so I was able to use my tax return money to fund like a month ahead of my bills. So I have done that. It's in the account, so I was able to like pull my bill money out since I'll be a month ahead in my accounts. So I will be stuffing bills. I have switched around things for my budget planners. So I have two of them. I made the bills envelopes this morning with the plastic envelopes that I already had. However, things are a little stuffed and they're a little overfilled, and the envelopes aren't even stuffed yet. So I think I'm gonna have to purchase at least one, probably two more binders to make everything comfortable. So if you've watched any of my other videos, you might notice those changes. So just a heads up there. I don't know if I'm going to be doing this forever. I'll decide what I like and how it, feels for me as far as doing, pulling all the money for bills and stuff like that too. So I also in previous videos was trying out stuffing weekly instead of bi-weekly. I am a bi-weekly paid employee, so I only get paid twice a month, but I was basically pulling that money and then like separating it into two sets and only carrying with me like 1 week's worth of that budget. Honestly, I don't like it. It's a little bit too much work for me. It was just a little cumbersome, and it's not working for me. So I'm going back to just stuffing my wallet with the full 2 weeks worth of allowance for those categories. So we'll see if anything changes again in the future. Probably will. Again, it's going to be a bunch of trial and errors and just me figuring out what's going to work best for me. So you may see that in other videos to come, but this one specifically is going to be stuffing my bills specifically. So let me set my wallet aside. And I was thinking about combining them both in this video, but I feel like that'll be just way too long. So I am gonna separate that. I'll post another video with stuffing my sinking funds and my spending categories, savings, that sort of thing. So let's go ahead and get started. We'll count this first. I have 100, 200, 300. Just make sure I have the right amounts here. 200, 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83. And hopefully I'm not shaking you guys too much. When I count, it tends to shake the table. Oh. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. so that's $900. Let me make sure this is recording. Ouch. Okay, so that's $900. We are recording. I just double checked. So let's go ahead and stuff these categories. I'll be looking at my cheat sheet because, again, this is the first time I'm doing this. But this is what I mean. These are all the bills. So quite a few bills. And they're like, these envelopes weren't like that. So just from the second of being here, it's already squished and just overstuffed. So this one is a little bit roomier, I think, than the other one. But you see how they fold? I don't know. I might have to, like I said, get another binder and spread things out a little bit more. I know I need at least one more, but maybe even two, but we'll see. Okay, so I'm starting out with my personal bills. So I have my bills categories in two separate kind of sections. One are just like my specific bills as an individual, and then I have another account where I have a joint account with my my girlfriend, so we share costs on things. So the ones that are like home costs and things that we share, I have those in here too. So we'll start with mine though. I have the gym, that's getting $11. I need to get back into the gym. I go a very long time with spending that money and not going, which is awful, and I need to get better at that. But I feel like that's probably a lot of people, but it's, you know, when you're spending money on something, you want to be able to utilize it. And I have the ability. I moved to a newer location where the gym's like closer to me than it ever has been before. It's still not like around the corner or anything, but I would say within like 20 minutes for sure. So I need to get back in there. Car insurance, it's getting $46. And keep in mind, guys, this is just half of the amount. So I take basically half from each check. So again, I get paid bi-weekly, so it's $2 per month. Let's see. Did I just close that? No. Okay, phone is getting $48. Let me know, guys, what you could do for your cell service. I'm paying on my phone too, still, so it could be cheaper than that once I pay off my phone, and I'm kind of tempted to just pay off the balance, but then they don't give you the credit if you don't take like the 2 years to pay it off, which is annoying. But let me know what service you guys have, if there's anything that is cheaper out there. I'm with T-Mobile, and I know there are cheaper options like Cricket and I think even Spectrum. They have like some good deals. I don't know. I've been with T-Mobile since I was a teenager with my parents, so I just don't know. I need to start making some changes and not just, you know, doing what I'm used to doing to try to get the best, you know, bang for my buck, but we'll see. Let me know what you guys have and what you prefer for your cell service. Let's see, checking account. So one of my checking accounts does have a fee. It's $6 a month. It gets pulled at the end of the month. I know, of course, there are a million free checking options, and there are free checking options with my bank as well. But they have like some perks, and it gains like interest and things, but I'm not sure if I'll keep that forever. We'll see. It might be one of the things that I end up cutting, but I'll have to, you know, weigh out my options and see if there's really that much of a benefit for me to keep it. Let's see, Banfield is getting $28. That is for my dog Duncan. It's basically like through like PetSmart or Petco. I never remember which one it is. And it's like for their their vet services. It basically it gives you discounts for the medications when you have to get that done. Your visits for the vet are free, as far as like just the office visit copay. So yeah, that's another one that maybe eventually I'll change up if I feel like it. It's definitely one that, you know, I'd consider moving around. Let's see, student loans is gonna get 50. I have to close that. Okay, Chase is getting 25. My SSFCU payment is getting 20. And if you haven't watched any of my other videos where I explain this all, as I mentioned at the top of this video, I did cash envelopes before, not quite this in depth, but I was able to pay off my car, pay off all my credit cards at the time, and make a pretty good dent in savings. And then I stopped. So it's been some years now, and I'm just trying to get back into things and get my stuff in order. I had some changes with work and stuff like that too, so I just really needed to hone everything in. But that's why all of this stuff is trial and error for me. So hopefully you guys are good with it, but this is just me documenting my journey and what works for me. And that's gonna happen with trial and error. That's kind of my life story. So we'll see what works. And of course, what works for me may not work for anybody else, but that's okay. Let's see. So that was Capital One, that got 26. And then Living Spaces is getting 51. I kind of regret this purchase, unfortunately, just because I bought like a double Chase, but it takes up like my whole office. And yeah, I don't know. But it's here. So, I mean, it's a nice couch and everything. I don't know if it was worth it. Let's see. Rent is getting $375. And I say rent, but it's a mortgage payment. My girlfriend does pay part of that as well. Let's see, $375, so that's $350, $75. So these are the ones getting into the shared expenses. So if you're wondering why these might seem a little bit lower to some people, it is because I share my expenses, of course. Let's see, storage is gonna get 47. This is another one that hopefully will eventually cut out completely, but we do have a lot of like Christmas decorations and things, and I have like my side hustle business stuff from like party planning and stuff in there too, so we'll see. We definitely need to condense it. Maybe we can get into something smaller and then hopefully maybe eventually just not have it so we save that money, but we'll see. I have 45 going into water. And then trash is going to get 8. And that's the trash and recycling. It's all in one. Okay, and then electric is gonna get 38. Okay. Our HOA, we pay this yearly, but it's gonna get 4. We just paid it, so I'm just starting to stuff again. Of course, I don't know what it's gonna be. It probably will go up eventually. It's just never fun. I hate spending money on stuff like that, you know, the little fees and things that creep up everywhere and add on, and you're like, all of a sudden all of these little fees and little stuff adds up to a really big part of your budget. So I personally don't love putting money aside for the HOA, but that's part of you know, living in a house with an HOA. Let's see, lawn care is getting 25. I stuffed that. Okay, so that is all of the bills. So this is what I mean. It does close, but it's pretty stuffed. And I mean, I guess it wouldn't be a problem because I'm gonna deposit this, you know, as soon as I have it fulfilled in the next check. So maybe it'll be fine, but I don't know. I don't like them all to be bent like this. Okay, so I'm missing the 50. Oh, 50 I had taken for me, so put that aside. Okay, so that is going to be it for my bills portion of this upload. This video is going to just be this bill stuffing, so hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Let me know what you guys do to, you know, as far as your gym, as far as your cell phone, and any other different ways that you save money personally on things like that, and just life expenses. I had talked about also grooming for my lovely dog. It is pricey, so we know one of the commenters mentioned that they do it themselves, which I have tried that before. I used to own like the razor thing and everything to do that with Duncan, but he's pretty difficult is how I'll say it. I don't know, without the table and all of that stuff, it's kind of a nightmare. And right now I'm willing to pay more for the convenience factor than anything else. But I'm considering what to do in that arena. Another commenter said that maybe, I think it was the same person actually, they said maybe look for like a school or something that does like pet grooming maybe. So I'm not sure. I'll look into that more. I might have to purchase another like shaving razor kit thing for the dogs. I got rid of the one that I had a long time ago because I wasn't using it anymore, but I may have to kind of do some maintenance in between. I don't think I'll go completely off of grooming, but maybe I'll be able to stretch it out a little bit more if I do like in between maintenance, and then they can fix it once his like face gets too long and his paws and everything like that. So anyways, let me know what your tricks are for any of those things. Do you guys actually pay for the gym? Do you just work out at your house? Do you just go for a walk? I don't know. I feel like they get you on the guilt factor too of like not going to the gym, so you don't want to cancel it. But anyway, guys, let me know what you guys do for your money saving tips and life hacks. I'm in desperate need. But anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Thank you for subscribing if you have, and if you haven't, please consider it. Like this video if you like this kind of content, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks, guys. Bye.